pitcher, hard-breaking
What's up, guys? Eraser Head here with a baseball MLB The Show 19 video.
So striding in, Jose Altuve, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Blue is there. One pitch, one out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a drive. Sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Gardner rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First offering on its way. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
The Shields is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire
the end of my first at bat.
Coming to the plate now, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Delino DeShields becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Into the box, Bart Weller, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Here's Kris Bryant now with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Back goes DeShields, still ranging back. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 32 now for the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Hit well again down the right field line, and no one will track it down. Base is empty here with nobody out. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Manny Machado now, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Now stepping up now, Mike Trout. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
DeShields is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Here's Joey Gallo now. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So digging in now, Rougned Odor. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding forward now, Willie Calhoun. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's big Aaron Judge, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Blue looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 43 on the year for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Matt Moore is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here comes the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blue moves over. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's got a batting average of .444. He's taken him deep once. Hard liner to center field. to Shields. Will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rangers nothing. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I gotta believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jurickson Profar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
He's running. On a line, that's a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The center fielder.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The right fielder, number 9.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes to Shields. Onto the lawn and gone. Aaron Judge has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez.
Sanchez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now to the plate, Bart Weller. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Yankees are out in front, 10-0. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he puts it on the ground to second. Odor has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they're still in front 10-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Judge looks up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Rogan.
Here's Rogan Odor now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Called strike 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Up next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. In now, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. DeShields is there. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more. Brett Gardner. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Plouffe. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's Jurickson Profar. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So next to the plate for Texas, Trevor Plouffe flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he fouls this one off. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Tony Barnett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Mike Trout. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Plouffe. Makes the play, 1 away. Aaron Judge will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Throw on to first, a 3-pitch. And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Bart Weller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. This guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line, and gone for a home run.
Up next for the Rangers.
Into the box now,
The
Rougned
second
Odor.
baseman.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Odor, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Yankees 10. Digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Nolan Arenado.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kris Bryant. He's 1-for-2 in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The relay throw, well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
Now batting.
And now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Blue is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Next for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 11-2. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches,
right
great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Trevor Plouffe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Rangers set down in order. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
In now, Brett Gardner. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Profar giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mike Trout. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Plouffe is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for 3rd. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. To short. Backhanded. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Yanks lead 1. And it remains an 11-2 ball game. Standing in, Elvis Andrus starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes. 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Judge, and that'll get down for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. A play at the plate and not in time as the run scores. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He went deep last time up. Hit hard to third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So it was a swinging strike three. He goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away.
That was a good game, folks.
We can say this now. This is one
Thanks
of the
for
greatest
watching.
teams in the history of baseball.
This is the Racerhead.
11-3, the final
If you
score
liked
in
it,
this
please hit the like
contest.
button.
So the
If you're not
Bronx
subscribed
Bombers
yet,
with their
please subscribe.
50th team win tops
And
in the
hit the
division.
bell notification so you don't miss any
Earns
upcoming
his
videos.
8th victory of the season and recording
We'll see
16
you next time.
strikeouts along the way. Matt Bush permitted 6 earned runs to come across.
It's you and I.